They managed to find all 28. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But I'm not sure. That's even like someone words. Like soya.
Soya?
Yeah.
That's not soya.
Soya.
Huh?
Under 18 words.
Under 18 words? No, I just need to know who got all 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, that's not even half of the class. Our class 32, right? 31, 32. 31. What happened to the rest?
57.
You need to understand, it can go any way, okay? It can go backward, it can go diagonal, it can go vertical, horizontal. How many left? 5. Got 5 left. 24 and 25. Can you write using clearer marker? That marker cannot be seen. Don't use yellow color. Yellow is not good. Use green, red, purple. Change the color, please. Whoever wrote using yellow, can you change the color on the board because people can't see the writing? Do that now, please. You see, why 5 marks? Because 5 marks can change your grade. How many left? 1. Only 1. 2. 2 left. When you write, make sure it's not repeating, okay? If it's repeating, 1 is cancelled out. It must not repeat. Three left. Ethylene cannot be done. Number 25. Number 2. You need to change. Cannot repeat. Ethylene. So 25. Okay, that's clear. So 2 left. I think number 19 tu macam tak cukup
19.
Kan? Kan? Where is it?
Attribution ni.
Di mana? Sini.
Oh,
Ada kan?
ada.
Number 19. That's insufficient. That's only partial terminologies. 19. What? Number 10. What number 10? I cannot see. What number 10? No. It's one terminologies. Number 19 and number 10 is actually one terminologies. So scoop number 10, put onto number 19, then number 10 is empty now.
Number 10.
So number 10 is without anything. So two left. This is very easy. So get ready to answer, okay? Whatever that you have written.
Data reorganization tak? Reorganization. Sini. Ada reorganization
You can answer using your notes. If you don't feel like talking, you just want to show me which slide talking about it, no, that's fine. Number 4, empty. Number 16, empty. You can do it more than one time. It's fine. Stres tak kenapa? Kenapa mas stres? Okay.
This is sama sah. Oi. Number 6. Number 6 tu bunyi kan? Bunyi tu. Ui, ini saya tapi tadi. Ada maksud saya. DA. SEDA. Tak, aku boleh lagi. Makan murah. Semangat dulu, semangat. Malaysia.
Alright, are you done? Are you done?
Done.
Done. Okay. Have a seat. Thank you. So, one missing. Okay, let's start with number 1. What's number 1? Photo system. Where's crop top? Where are you? Crop top. Okay, anybody care to tell me what is photo system? What is it? Cepat. We got many.
Photosystem is a
Yeah.
functional and structural unit of protein complexes.
Where do you find photo system? Cepat. Five, four, three, two. Okay, fine. Okay, number 2, ethylene. Who wrote? Okay, what?
Is the not for ethylene. Ethylene is plant hormone which is used as growth inhibitors and it can found mostly in fruit, leaf, root, seeds, and flowers.
Okay, good. Next, stroma.
Synthesis of
Okay, what's that?
Surrounded by little membranes with chloroplast. Stroma has uploaded enzymes and a suitable base for the Kembangan cycle.
Okay, that's right, Kevin cycle. Next, what's that? Apa tu? Is that in the list?
transformation.
I don't think transportation is what you learn in plant science. Wrong. Make it empty. Tak ada. There's no such thing. Transportation in plant science. Right. Number 5. Cohesion. Who wrote cohesion? Yes. What is it?
Cohesion is what the molecules keep each other by hydrogen bonds.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Write the metric number next to it so that we know. Matrix. Right, just come write your matrix. Okay, what's next? Photolysis. So that will be group Watson. And who wants to answer? Yes. Okay, photolysis producing what? Okay, that's right. Right, okay, that's fine. Number 7, soil. Do we learn soil? I don't think we got soil. Just because it's there doesn't mean it's right. No, clear that. It has to be something related to your physiology lesson. Do you learn soil? Mana ada? Okay, number 8, water potential. Who wrote? Yes.
Water potential is potential energy of water molecule in a plant system. It
Determine
how water moves within a plant and between a plant and its environment.
Okay, that's right. That's fine. Okay, that's potential. Number 9, bulk flow. Who wrote bulk flow? Number 9, who wrote bulk flow? Bulk flow. Yeah, it's there. Bulk flow. Who wrote? Takkanlah dia tulis sendiri on the board. Apa? You wrote your answer telepathically. Who wrote? Nobody wrote. Nobody wrote. Or if nobody claiming, somebody know but four can answer as well.
Let me try.
Okay. Shh. Yes.
Buffalo is a type of water transportation in
Water what?
water transportation.
Okay.
Plants throughout the plants with accumulated water pressure at a certain valve.
Okay.
about with this.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, write your metric there.
Sentences go.
Because your answer, you got it. Nobody claiming, right? We have us. Right, what's number 10?
Organization.
Vernalization, crop top. Where are you? Okay, what's that?
Defined as the
Shh,
reduction
yang lain dengar lah.
is defined as the reduction of a plant flowering process by exposure to prolonged cold or winter
Mm-hmm.
or by an artificial stimulus. It is a process where plant flowering is promoted by a cold treatment given to a fully hydrated seed or to a growing plant.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, that's fine. Number 11, Kelvin cycle, BBG. Where are you, BBG? Yeah, what's that?
Okay, so Kelvin cycle occurs in the trauma of fluoroplast, also called as drug reaction, which means that it does not require light energy. Also, the final product is G3P, which is like glucose.
Bukan glyco, bukan
Glycerol dihydrophosphate.
glyceroldehyde.
And ADP and phosphate.
Okay, that's correct. Number 12, apical dominance, BBG again. What's that?
Apical dominance, where growth and development of apical bud occur at the tip of shoot and root. This dominance inhibit growth of lateral bud, which is axillary buds.
Okay.
And this occur when apical bud produce a hormone called auxin.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, that's good. Number 13, zeatin. Okay.
It's a type of cytokinin, class
A type of? A type of? A type of? Tak dengar. A type of what? Cytokinin, okay. Lepas tu?
Class of plant growth substance that promote cell division in plant growth.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's correct. Colectile. Is it colectile?
Yes.
Buruk tulisan. Again, BBG. Who wants to answer? Yes, what's colectile?
Colectile actually is a protective sheet that cover the baby shoot.
Correct. Okay, number 15, CAM pathway. Crop top, where are you? CAM pathway. Who answer? Yes, what's that?
It is a pathway.
It stands for what first? That's an abbreviation. It stands for what?
Translation acid metabolism.
What is it?
Carbonization process for some species of plants to adapt with arid conditions.
Okay, that's fine. Right, number 16, photophosphorylation. Again, crop top. What's that? Yes.
The process of producing ADP molecules
Okay.
from the ADP during the biological process of photosynthesis in the presence of light energy in calorie atmosphere.
Correct. Okay, number 17, trachary element. Crop top. Yes.
It's the individual cells in the xylem that conduct the transport of water and minerals. There are two types to the trachea, xylem vessel elements.
Okay, correct. Okay, that's fine. Number 18, what's that? Light reaction. Watson. Okay. Okay. Right. Number 19, sink source partitioning. Crop top. What's that? Sink source partitioning. Okay, go.
In plant physiology, which means is a source is any part of the plant that produces or releases more carbohydrates than it consumes.
Okay.
And these carbohydrates are typically found form of sugars such as sucrose. Like for example, leaves are the primary sources of
That's sauce. What about the sink?
the zinc. The zinc is any part of the plant that consumes and stores carbohydrates using more than it produces,
Such as?
young leaves, roots, flowers, fruits,
Okay,
and seeds.
correct. Okay, number 20, sieve tube. Ada ke sieve tube? Okay, what's that?
It's a component in the flower, and then it's containing cell and responding the system which is sugar. With the help of component C.
Alright, okay. Write your metric number. Number 21, cetaceous, seed dormancy. Who wants to explain to me? Yes.
Protection mechanism.
Apa dia protection? Yes. Okay, acceptable. Right. 22, osmosis, cetaceous again. Yes.
Movement of water molecules
Mexico.
through semi-permeable membrane
So,
from a region of unintervention to a region of slow.
okay, correct. Right. Number 23, triple response, BBG. Where are you? Yes.
So I went from migrants.
Yeah.
What I understand about triple response is that it's
What hormone involved in this story?
athlete.
Okay, what happened?
It happened when the plant germinated in the dark or any obstacle.
Obstacle.
Impeded seedlings
Yeah.
will produce athlete. So it becomes triple response. And then the athlete will induce triple response, which are reduced elongation,
Okay.
hypocortical swelling,
Mm.
and separation.
Okay, correct. Right. Number 24, immobile nutrient, BBG again. Yes.
Nutrient is plant unable to move nutrient from the outer tissues to nearest tissue. The example for nutrient is calcium, sulfur, iron, boron, and copper.
Correct. 25, phototropism, Watson. Yes.
Growth response of the plant where it grows towards the light source and it produced by a plant hormone.
Okay, acceptable. Right, 26, radical, Watson again. What's radical? Yeah.
Radical is a part of CDO that result into
Primary what?
primary
Root.
root. And it's under the hypocortic.
Okay, right. ABA, Watson. Yeah. What's ABA? Mm. Okay. Okay. Is it inhibiting or stimulating? Hormon ada dua kan? Inhibiting or stimulating? Inhibiting, that's correct. Okay, finally, transpiration. Again, yes. Yang lain diam lah. Apa dia? Okay, why do you need transpiration? Why plant needs transpiration? To regulate temperature, that's correct. Okay, so I'll add groups with 5. Those who are in singular metric number, you get one more. So meaning that you can get 6 or 7. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Number 4 and number 7. Oh, it's something right. If you know, you can. Provided it's correct. 4 dengan 7 kan kosong. Oh, you can add. If you know, if you manage to find on the word puzzle. Wow, what's that? GA ada terang tu? No GA. No. Clear kan? Clear? You can try. You can try. It's fine. Yeah. Phos? Dah ada photophosphorylation. Ni. Mana ke tadi? 16.
Oh.
Tak ada. Bye. Nah, any more? Tak ada. Makan punya pasal kan sanggup. Dah. Okay. Is that all? Ambil gambar. I'll add the marks later. Okay. So the group, you will get one correct, you will get one. And then for the matching number, you'll get one as well. Okay, I don't think ada group yang dapat 5. Ada? Ada. Okay, kalau somebody dapat, itu dapat lagi extra. Yay. Alright, so what are the missing words? Apa? Right. No, just right kat bawah ni je. So that people can see. Apparel. Siapa suruh tak tulis? Apparel is a type of ethylene.
Oh, because Putra is a brand name.
Kalau benda lain yang tak betul, kau boleh letak juga. Kenapa benda yang ada kaitan tak nak masuk? Learn your lesson.
Oh, dia cases platform.
Apparel people use dalam rubber industry. You know, you go to Risda, they use that a lot. Yes. Attribution, yeah. Attribution is soluble ethylene. Ethylene you learn in the form of gas, right? But this you can make it soluble. Apparel and Psi. You remember the letter Psi, P-S-Y, Psi, Poseidon. You know, the god of the ocean too. Dia punya trident tu. Alright, okay. Happy? That's all you get. Alright, okay. What time now? It's 10. Okay. Ada yang tak puas hati? Unsatisfied? Ada? Is that my fault? I've given a lot of activities, bagi a lot of leniency. All good? Masuk awak terus. Kau tulis kat bawah, crop top total berapa, citations total berapa. Lepas tu find individual ni. Ada a few kan dapat individual. Okay, alright, okay. So as your final activity with me, lepas ni kau tak jumpa aku dah, kan? Yay. Akhirnya hilang juga dia daripada hidup aku. So, have you prepared question to ask? Alright. Do you have the question? So, each group, you can ask me anything from earth to heaven. 2 questions or 3 questions, whatever. Anything. Yes. Shh. Yes.
Because in SPM, I've learned that the water transportation around the plant, it has different theories of the
Yeah.
So, is this currently confirmed which one? Or still not?
We call it model because it might be true for one plant, it might not be true for another's. So bulk flow can be quite correct for the trees, but bulk flow is not correct for moss. Mosses, you know, like Fiscometrella, mosses lumut. Because mosses do not need bulk flow. Just a regular absorption, osmosis is enough. So not to say that your STPM is incorrect. That's actually correct, but they don't go deeper. Guess, so here how it works. You know all the recording our class ada dalam playlist kan? So for this final activity, later on when this is uploaded, you leave a comment with the timestamp. Which question that you ask is in the video. You know timestamp? I'll show you the example. Alright. Okay. Happy? Can that change your grade? Of course that can change your grade. Untuk memadamkan kebakaran dosa kau sebelum tu. Banyak dosa tu. Lepas tu aku juga yang jahat kan. Memang tak bersyukur semua orang. Alright, okay, can we start the activity now?
Yes.
Alright. Which group want to start first? BBG, Cropta, Watson, Cetaceous? What's your question?
This is from Watson, and our first question is why the sea and the sky is blue?
Why the sea and the sky is blue?
Yes.
Okay. That's because of the what we call as Rayleigh scatter effect. You see in the atmosphere above you, there are gas molecules. Okay, and this gas molecule and water molecule will diffract light according to specific wavelength. It happens that nitrogen that is present a lot in the sky refract more blue light. So since blue is kicked out of the spectrum, so that's why you see all blue. Other color come to the ground. Yeah, that's why. Alright. Okay, next.
Okay. Our
You can pass the mic. You know what? Let's make everyone ask aku question seorang satu. Kan senang. Tanya je apa-apa. Cepat. No. The friend next to you. Ask. Baik aku fikir sekarang apa pun nak tanya. Tak payah by group now, by individual.
any question, right?
Yeah. No, just create a question in your head. No need to ni.
Why when we exposed to the sunlight we can get sunburn?
Sunburn because sunlight got lots of UV radiation. UV radiation high in energy. Sunburn means your DNA has been damaged. Your cells have been damaged. That burn is the cell death. Why die? UV, high energy, killing you. It's kind of like you put a fire on your skin and then you kill just that local area. And then it is manifested in the form of burning of the skin. Right? Okay, next. You can ask me now. This is time to go crazy. Yes. Any language, either Malay or English. I do not mind. Yo.
Can
我同意。
Doktor.
Yes. Yeah. Apa?
Belum. Boleh tak saya pass dulu?
Okay, alright. Okay. Cepatlah. Tak boleh pass. Cepat. Any question?
Any
Yeah.
soalan ni dari tadi saya fikir kenapa kereta tu dipanggil kereta?
Kenapa
Itu soalan saya, sebab tu saya nak tukar.
Tukarlah.
Tapi tak tahu lagi nak tanya apa. Sekejap, okay. Kenapa macam mana berat tu boleh berubah dekat angkasa dengan dekat bumi?
Ada dua konsep. Since she asked in ni, I will answer in Malay. Because sebab ada dua konsep, berat dengan jisim. Jisim tak berubah wherever you go. Berat berubah bergantung kepada tarikan graviti. Di bumi, tarikan graviti lebih tinggi kerana berat bumi lebih berat berbanding berat, sebagai contoh, bulan. Berat bulan tu sendiri adalah lebih ringan. Jadi dia menekan fabrik ruang dan masa di angkasa. Lagi banyak objek tu tekan space-time fabric, lagi banyak graviti dia. Sebab itu di bulan graviti kurang kerana bulan itu sendiri tak berat. Bila dia tak berat, dia kurang menarik objek ke arah dia. Okay? Right. Okay. Right. Next question. Lagi. Cepatlah. Tak payah tanya kawan. This is the time for you to stand up for yourself. This is the time for you to stand up for yourself. Tanya.
Kenapa Pluto hilang?
Kenapa Pluto hilang? Kenapa Pluto is kicked out of the planet solar system? That you have to ask. I know the name of the guy, Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's the one yang convince scientists to kick out from it. I think kan one of the reason is because the orbiting of the Pluto is rather peculiar compared to orbit yang lain. Okay, it doesn't go elliptical, it go diagonal macam tu, right? Okay, so and then to become a planet, a celestial body needs to fulfill the checkbox of a planet, and apparently based on the scientists that decide that Pluto do not meet the criteria, so dikeluarkan daripada solar system sebagai planet. Okay, boleh? Alright, okay, next.
Does variegation happen naturally, and why it happen?
Yes, it can happen. It does happen. Variegation adalah disebabkan oleh benda dipanggil sebagai CMS, cytoplasmic mutation. Di dalam cytoplasm daun, you see, you have a leaf. Your leaf have 1 million cells. Certain cells have mutation that's causing it not being able to produce chlorophyll. So these cells with mutation, no chlorophyll, that's why it appears white. That's why it appears cream color. Yeah. So there is no two leaf with exact same variegation. It must be different because the death of the cell can be completely random. Right. Okay. CMS, cytoplasmic mutation. That's the keyword. Right, next. Apa?
Kenapa kita pergi,
Mic. Hold the mic.
kenapa kita pergi mana-mana nampak bulan tu ikut kita?
Bukan semua malam ada bulan kan?
Malam.
Actually waktu pagi pun ada bulan juga, but you're not seeing it. Yes, yeah. The illusion that you see that the bulan is following you is because that moment the moon is reflecting the sunlight. Okay, so then the angle of the moon bodies right close to your region on Earth. If at the same time you are in different region of the Earth, you are not going to see the moon. The proof is, look at the solar eclipse, gerhana matahari. Walaupun gerhana matahari itu berlaku waktu yang sama, tak semua tempat akan jadi gelap. Ada certain tempat je will be completely in darkness. Sebab it's in the right angle. Bulan pun macam tu juga. Just because you find it one night is following you, other people say, no, it's not following. You are in different location. Right. Okay. Next.
Betul ke?
Semua orang tanya soalan planet kan? Okay, fine.
Betul ke planet bumi tu sama macam Mari? Planet Mari?
In a way, yes. In terms of size dan juga in terms of the presence of water. Yeah. But what's lacking is dia tak ada ozone. Bila dia tak ada ozone, it cannot traps the gas like glass house as in Earth. Jadi it's hard for it to facilitate life to thrive. However, some people say that there's a presence of sometime, maybe a moss or something on the surface, but that's very brief. Yeah. Alright, next.
Ada orang cakap kalau segitiga pemuda tu, benda tu jatuh dalam tu, benda tu kan hilang. Dia hilang pergi mana?
Macam mana? Segitiga pemuda.
Kan ada orang kata segitiga pemuda tu, kalau benda tu jatuh dalam tu, dia hilang. Dia hilang pergi mana?
Laut kan? Masuk dalam air lah. It is said, you need to understand. I know there are many mystical stories surrounding this story. If you want to explain it using science, probably in the Bermuda Triangle, that's where the wormhole is. Not the wormhole kat tanah tu. Wormhole dalam space-time yang dalam fizik, quantum physics tu. You see? If you are close to the wormhole, you will be sucked into it and then you will be transported to somewhere else due to the warping or the folding of space-time fabric. Okay, got it. Next. Nobody want to ask me some class sign then?
Test.
Yes.
I wonder, black hole is it betul-betul exist, and kalau betul ada, how
Black hole.
black
Black
hole.
hole, okay.
Okay, and then kalau dia betul-betul ada, macam mana dia terjadi?
Black hole terjadi disebabkan kematian star, the death of star. It collapses in its own weight. For example, our sun is actually possible to become a black hole itself. It collapses on its own weight. Bila dia collapse tu, dia besar kan? Bila dia collapse, dia jadi satu titik je. So, the 10,000 ton of mass now becomes the size of ice cube. That's very dense, right? That's very dense. You see, when something is very dense, it's going to press on the space-time fabric so heavily, whatever near to it will be attracted, even light. Yeah. So anything can become a black hole, and it's true. Scientists actually detect the attraction of the black hole. Yeah, there's a way to do that, right? Okay, next.
Saya nak tanya, selain dekat bumi ni ada makhluk, kat planet lain tu ada alien ke?
Wallahualam.
Tak tahu.
Whether the identical as human as not, that might not be the case. But other beings, based on, I'm talking about physics, calculation, and statistics, and so on. It's always possible for other life to be present in other galaxies and so on. Okay, because the probability for humans and animals, dinosaur, T-Rex to come alive due to the probability of nitrogen, carbon, hydrogen fuse together, then give rise to cell. So when the probability is there and it happened, you'll get life. So very much 200 million years light away from here, possible to have life. Yeah. Don't worry, kau masuk syurga tak bergantung kepada apa alien, kepala kon dekat mana-mana. Alright. Okay, next.
Kenapa kita mimpi?
Kenapa kita mimpi? Okay, dream is actually a way for your brain to consolidate your lesson throughout the day. You see, when you are sleeping, you have learned so many things, and then you need to make connection. See, connection. In order to do that, your brain needs to replay back everything all in one go. When this happens, some of the neurons, they are firing and they are overlapping. When they are overlapping, that's creating the illusion of another world. Yeah. So the stronger your dream is, to the point of you having a lucid dream, is actually, that means you are having a good memory, the memory consolidation. Yeah, and it's also a defense mechanism. Some people, when they live in the reality, they're not very happy. When they sleep, they're happy because they dream Alice in the Wonderland. Yeah, right? Okay, got it. Next.
How sun help to determine time of the day?
Oh, ada soalan first sign. How can determine the time of the day?
Sun.
Oh, matahari. Again?
How sun help to determine the time of the day? Determine time of the day.
Sun determine the time of the day?
Like sekarang.
Oh, that's just a simple shadow. Simple shadow, and also dia ada dua. Satu dipanggil solar angle, zenith. You see, when the sun falls, the sunlight comes to you during certain time of the year, you will get a characteristic shadow based on that, right? So because it comes from the east, of course you're going to get your shadow from in the right. And then as it goes upper and upper above you, you are going to get the diminishing of the shadow. It becomes shorter and shorter. So that's why people know, oh, now the time is getting to the noon, because you got a shorter shadow. And then when the sun is in the opposite direction, which is in the west region now, you are going to get the shadow Oppositely, that's how people know, oh, this is in the afternoon now, this is in the evening now. Yeah. That's due to the solar angle and the positioning of the sun. Okay? Right. Good? Okay, next.
Do humans grow better with plants around them?
Yes. Without plants, you're dead.
Not in the world, like in the surrounding.
Yes. Yes, because plants have cooling effect. One, because plants is generally green in color. Whatever plants reflect is beneficial for you. The proof is you learn photosynthesis. Oxygen is the byproduct, is the waste of photosystem. Plants' waste is your food, including light. It throws away green color. You use that green color to soothe your retina. Your retina is firing red and blue all the time. So when there's a green somewhere in between, that calms down thing. Okay, right. Next.
I wanted to ask about moon landing. Neil Armstrong, moon landing.
Moon landing, yeah.
Is it real? You don't know because kan ada orang macam I've seen somewhere orang kata yang moon landing masa tu tak real.
I can answer that with a concept in science. It's called Schrödinger cat. Meaning that it can happen, it cannot happen at the same time. If it happens, meaning that it did take place, everybody went to the moon, do the landing and everything. If it doesn't happen, meaning that it's a complete hoax. So, Schrödinger cat. It can happen, it cannot happen at the same time. Right. Okay, next.
This is more specifically about you, and it's kind of a 1.5 kind of question. What specifically is your reason for pursuing plant physiology, and how do you understand plant life as opposed to like, you know, you grow up, you're a person, so you're like, oh, blood and I eat food.
Oh,
yeah.
I was hoping dia tanya kan apa berapa jarak marik ke apa ke. That's not easy to number one, aku memang rajin pada korang. For sure rajin when I was your age. Sangat rajin. You see it, let's put it this way. From my first memory, people will keep telling your first memory with your parents and everything. My first memory is not my parent. My first memory is a plant. You see? Do you still remember your first memory? My first memory nampak macam ni. I was looking at the sun and then tengok bawah tu ada pokok bunga tu warna pink. That was my first memory. So I've been doing plant informally since when I asked my brother how old was I, dia kata masa tu I was about 3. So can you imagine from 3 I've been working with plant. Surely I would understand plants in all possible angles. And for surely I'm going to look at the plant science tak macam orang lain nampak. Right. Yeah. And that goes on in all level, the school level, the university level, the working level, and so on. So specifically for physiology, because I like to know how things function. Kan? If I was an engineer and I like how to know things function, I would go maybe for mechanical engineer. You know how the clock function, how the AC function. Yeah, I like to know how the plant function. So go for physiology. Doesn't mean that I do not know other disciplines of plant science. Tahu je. Right? Okay. Let's hope for the faculty lecturer, I'll be teaching all the subject. Alright, okay, good. Right, next.
If human cannot see oxygen, can fish see the water? Kan kalau kita jatuh dalam air kan kita lemas. Kalau ikan kan dia atas darat dia akan mati kan. So dia boleh nampak.
Nampak apa?
Nampak air. Ikan boleh nampak air tak? Sebab kita pun tak boleh nampak oksigen.
Oh, alright. Okay, let's put it this way. You see, the way you see now is because the limitation of your retina. Your retina is equipped with 2 photoreceptor cone cells and red cells, and these God has created in such a way, limited between 400 nanometer to 700 nanometer, the pigments color of the rainbow. That's human. If you go with the retina of other creatures and beings, some birds can see violet, ultraviolet. You see, in the water, there's always some amount of light that penetrates into the water. What you're going to imagine is the way fish see the water is actually like a wave of color. Yeah, and some region will have more blue, some region will have more red. So this is associated with, so that's how the fish know, oh, that's the region that's going to have more algae because the red is abundant. Let's go there. Yeah. Your fish eye is not the same as your eyes, the receptor. Okay. So can they see the water? They see the water as a splurge or waving of colors. Yeah. Some human, you cannot see the air, right? Some human can see the air. They see, it's called synesthesia. You make a sound, then you can see color. When people make sound, you hear, right? These people, when there's a sound, it sees color. He sees color. It's called synesthesia. Maybe you can look it up. Synesthesia. I'll just show it here. This involuntary experience in one sensory cognitive pathway and other simulated. Someone synesthesia taste words, see colors, and feel the sounds. And this is unusual for human. Tapi in fish and other creatures, this is completely fine. Synesthesia, right? Maybe one of you got synesthesia. This is how they say it. Right? Okay. Good. Okay. Next.
Just want to ask, does science actually conflict with religions?
Science?
Conflict with religions or not actually?
Science, even you conflicts with your friend. You see, everything in this universe at some point will conflict with each other.
Yes.
Let's make it this way. As simple as that. Even two twins, twin A, twin B, will conflict with each other even though they come from the same cell. Yeah. However, to coexist in harmony, that is the responsibility of the team members from each group to find the overlapping harmony point. Yeah. Not all conflicts are bad, because when there are conflicts, you will see a revolution and also improvement. Without conflict, there will not be an opposition party in the government, and then the government can do as they please, because there's no check and balance. But when there's an opposition party, they're not going to be easily doing things as they please, which is good for us because we know somebody is doing the checking for you. Right? Okay? Good. Right, next.
Does shape shifting really exist?
Transfiguration. In what? In amoeba, yes?
No, I mean in human form.
In human form?
Yeah.
If you want to change into what?
Change in being other universe. It's like being in multiverse. Does it really exist?
The concept of universe, if you think too much about it, this is when you think it's too fancy. It's actually not that fancy. I prove you how. You see, you with your size, 1.6 meter, 1.7 meter, look at, oh, that's acorn. That's light. Try to bring you to the size of ants. You're going to see this like KLCC. Because that's your perspective and that's your universe. If you go even smaller to an atom, you're going to see nothing but just a vibration. Yeah, and that's why scientists believe the base of the observation, if you go deeper, by deeper I mean even smaller than the atom itself. What's in atom? What's in subatom? What's in that? What is in that until you reach the bottom? That would be the strings of vibration. That's why it's called string theory. The 11th dimension. 11. Okay? Right. What happens beyond the base? That's when you open the wormhole. Okay? If you reach the base, you crack it open, wormhole will come along. Right? So the universe is multi-universe. You have your human universe. Ant has its own universe. Fish has its own universe. Archaea, bacteria. Yeah. Alright? Okay? Got it? Right. Okay. Next. Lagi. Mike. Oh, mengelamun. Mike. Ay.
Doctor, can you explain to me what is love in terms of science?
What?
What is love in terms of science?
It's a hormonal imbalance. If you, it's purely your dopamine, serotonin coming into place, oxytocin mostly. You see, science believe when you are having a liking to someone or not, before you do the further evaluation with the money, with the attitude, the first thing that happens is the pheromone. Okay, you get attracted to someone because of the pheromone that you cannot see is just click with you, meaning that you have something opposite. Similar hormone, a pheromone kind of repels. You need to have something opposite. Then you get to know the person and so on. Then the second hormone will kick in. That's the oxytocin. Okay, you are creating the bond. So science is not again the love or whatsoever, but it says that love is not permanent. It's dynamic. It can change. There's a change of heart. Yeah, it's like a wave, ebb and tide and ebb. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's less, right? But it will be always there.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Okay.
Okay, doctor. Hello. Okay, doctor. My question is, how does ozone affect the insects, such as the mating season and their communication?
Ozone is actually O3. Okay. You see, ozone when it's a lot in I'm not talking about ozone surrounding planet Earth. Ozone in your current situation now, current location now. That ozone is known to kill bacteria. Okay, ozone is what the doctor used in the operation theater to disinfect the medical instrument. When there's lots of ozone, you will get less microbes. Less microbes not necessarily a good thing for the insects, because some microbes live in the gut to help with the digestion, to help with the insects. You know, some insects not themselves, they are being controlled by virus or something.
Yes.
Yeah. So a certain amount of ozone will definitely change the behavior of insects population, depending on whether the ozone is like hormone inhibiting or stimulating the situation. Got it? Okay, got it. Right, next.
Next. One person.
Okay, so since we know that humans can only see a certain spectrum of colors, do scientists have any idea for humans to be able to see other than that spectrum?
Yeah, some human can see other color because there's a mutation in the photoreceptor.
But if for a normal human, is there any idea to start to research on for normal humans to be able to see that?
Oh, you want other? Yes. In order to do that, that's how they create the glasses for the blind. Or you use the polarized lens in your glasses. You see, when you use your polarized lens, without the lens, you see no fish in the pond because the light is having both longitudinal and transverse. But the moment you put your polarized lens on, suddenly the point you see lots of fish, meaning that you are seeing the unusual wavelength that is usually not there due to the polarization of the lens. Yeah. So lens polarization, neutral density filter, these are some of the basic things that scientists doing to enable human to see colors that are usually not present with our eyes. Yeah, and sometimes it's useful. The night vision, for example, that's infrared, the heat that you're giving off, right? You can't see it, but if you use a special lens, now you can perceive the color. Very easy. Right, okay. Next.
Saya ada terbaca satu projek dari negara China yang mana mengatakan bahawa manusia yang mati mampu dihidupkan kembali. Jadi apakah pandangan doktor mengenai projek tersebut dan apakah
mati sebab apa?
Mati mungkin disebabkan penyakit, mungkin disebabkan kemalangan ataupun dan sebagainya lah. Jadi pandangan doktor mengenai projek yang mereka lakukan ini, adakah ia mampu ataupun boleh sebab kan kita adalah dihidupkan dengan roh dan sebagainya tu. Jadi dari segi pandangan sains, macam mana doktor penyelesaian dia tu?
Up to this point, no matter how smart the scientists are, they can't even create a one neuron. Okay, to call back to life, we call it reanimation. You reanimate the dead body. That actually in science, people try to do that. Actually, just want to wake up certain cells. You see, to call back the whole body come into place for the dead person. Actually, that's actually not a good idea, because the moment you are dead, much of the cells are dead as well. To awaken all these cells, they need to repair first. But how are you going to repair a dead cells without having an individual delivery of nutrient? Yeah, so that's very difficult to do. So to call people back to life, in terms of human sanity, that probably not a good idea, because our planet as the way it is overly populated in certain area. That's not nice. And who says whoever you come back to life will behave the way it was before? You might get some kind of new friend. Why you not you? Are you willing to take the risk? No. That's not guarantee. You're going to behave the same way. Your friend this year behave, next year behave differently. That's only 1 year apart. This is coming back to life. But whether the scientist is able to wake up the human, I think they are not able just yet to wake up the whole body, but to wake up the organs, they have made the progress so far. Yeah. And you don't want. Let's have a new friend. Let that friend become compost. All right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Next.
Doctor, do plants have a memory?
Yes. Charles Darwin first proved it. They have memory, not in our way of creating memory in neurons. The memory, they have it in the form of tagging. For example, methylation, methyl, acetyl, all these things, they kind of like a Christmas tree, they kind of hanging in the DNA. They don't change DNA, but next to DNA, they hang it with tagging. To remember, if this year is bad winter, super bad, next year I need to produce more offspring. Yeah, so they have it. The Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap is not going to close the trap if it cannot remember. It needs to remember one hair has been touched, the second hair has been touched, the third hair has been touched within 3 seconds. If the third hair takes longer than 3 seconds to be touched, it's not going to close. Yeah. So it stores memory in the form, in that case, in the form of electrical potential. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, but not to the point of having grudge against you or revenge. Oh, this guy come last year, cut me out as a lemang to make buluh as my lemang. Yeah. This year want to fall onto the guy. No lah. Alright. Okay. Next.
Nak tanya, kenapa macam seorang menguap lepas tu dia berjangkit?
Dia berjangkit?
Macam orang lain pun menguap.
I think there's a social study for that. It's something to do with you see when your friend is behaving a certain way, when you are not doing it, subconsciously you are not part of the group. Yeah, so it's just your human reflex to behave in certain way. There are many examples. Actually, if everybody is stay silent in the cinema, why you stay silent as well? You can keep on talking. Okay, that's good. Why you stay silent? Right, that is conscious. Consciously, you are imitating the social norm at the moment. But yawning, it's your when you perceive it. You see when one person yawning, your brain interpretation is probably this place is lacking oxygen, and I'm not having oxygen anyway. Just yawn. Just yawn. Your brain is trying to do the precaution before you actually subconscious and fainted. Yeah. See one person yawn, and then the brain kind of like, you know what, the oxygen has become less by 3% anyway. Just yawn. Yawning is what? To get more oxygen, right? Right. Okay. Good. Next.
Okay. So during my FYP, I made an
FYP.
Yes.
You are in what year now?
Diploma.
Oh, okay, diploma.
During that time, I made and sold kokedama, and one of the plant materials used is moss. Jadi soalan saya, apabila saya tarik tumbuhan ni dari pasu tu, dekat bawah tu dia lush green, macam tak ada yang wilted. Only a few areas lah, tapi majority of the surface area is green. So why is that?
Why is what?
Why is the at the bottom, even though I put it at the shaded area?
Is it the picture?
Yeah, it's the picture. Why is the moss at the bottom green compared to when it's like?
What? This is the moss.
Yes, moss.
This is your
plant.
Aglaonema. Is it aglaonema? Or
No. I think that's a peacock plant. I'm not sure. It's an indoor plant. So I put it at the shaded area.
Okay.
And at the bottom is also dark, right? So why is that?
That's not complete dark.
Yeah, really.
No, that's not complete dark. The moment you can see a figure, there's abundance of far red there. Some plants are designed to absorb far red. The good example is understory plant, such as liana. You know, if you go to the jungle, yeah. So in your case, when you have plants like that, that's not a complete dark. To your eyes, it's dim, but to the plant's eye, there's abundance of far red.
So
and far red is okay to help it to grow.
So in this case, the moss is the same lah.
Yes. Yeah. Nothing alarming there. Alright. Okay. Next.
Saya ada soalan. Saya tertarik dengan teori Charles Darwin. Dia kata kita ni hidup daripada evolution binatang-binatang yang first datang ke bumi. So yang saya faham, teori Darwin kata ada seekor ikan yang keluar dan menjadi dinosaur. Then everything evolve, and then the last evolution is us. So according to teori Charles Darwin, kita ni Homo sapien, which is a human. So apa pandangan doktor tentang tu?
He's actually not wrong. Okay, when it comes to evolution, you did evolve. You started as what? You started as an egg. Okay, your small egg, does it look like you now? You actually evolved from a mass of cells into a leech being, looks like a leech, like a linta, and then you become something like a tadpole, then you become something like a salamander, then you form in the form of your fetus, the regular fetus looking. Still not the same. So the journey of a human is actually an evolution. Right? So he's not wrong in that. But the example that he gave, that is incorrect. That's why he called theory. Theory. There's no hard, solid scientific proof in it. The theory is correct. However, the example and the specimen chosen to support the theory, that is questionable. Yeah. So it's not wrong altogether. Still correct. Okay? Dah.
Okay, the only question that I wonder now is what kind of question will come out for crop physiology paper? Tu lah. In detail?
That's not question. I asked science question.
Why is seawater salty?
Huh? Seawater?
Seawater salty. Why is it not sweet?
Because sea having wave, and this wave keep on blustering, banging against the wall of a mountain and hill. This mountain and hill made up from minerals, and over the time all these minerals get dissolved into the sea. Yeah, that's why sea is salty. It's due to the dissolve of the minerals in the, you see the sea surrounding planet Earth. You got the mountain, you got the land, you got the hills, and these over time undergo weathering. Remember, you learn weathering, and this weathering, they dissolve into individual ions. Then you get your sodium. Sodium is what? Taste. Sodium chloride. Masin kan? Salty. So that's how you get the saltiness. And that not happen only one day. It has happened since the beginning of time. Yeah, it gets saltier and saltier and saltier. Yeah, and some seas can't even be thrived by any organisms at all because it's just too salty, like the Dead Sea. Right? Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Is that all? Apa lagi?
No. Like the slides behind this situation, like
what?
For example, like there are someone like make me angry, right? And I keep myself like then when he talk to me, even the voice make me more angrier. What is scientific?
It's called annoying. That's actually that's a hormone in that. It's part of the cortisol system. Cortisol, cortisol. When you are having the anger moment one time with something or somebody, the whole of you is actually becoming tight. Your blood vessels not relaxed, your muscle become tense. Yeah, all of that, all in one package going on. Depending on individual, sometimes it takes 1 hour to relax everything back. Sometimes it takes 1 day, sometimes it takes 1 week. So, before your muscle, your blood vessel become relaxed, if suddenly you get another trigger to become it more tightening again, that's why you become more angry and more annoyed. Because the first one still not done. You are still in excited state. You have not returned to your ground level. You're excited, and then get more excited, then get excited. Yeah. All right, got it? Okay. So I think that's all for this semester. Yay. So, do you have clap for yourself for managing this semester? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So, as a token of remembrance, you ask all the questions individually, right? When the video is uploaded, in the comment, just put the timestamp. Where did you ask the question? Right. Boleh? Okay. All right. Okay. If you want the lesson, I don't want to promote this to subscribe, but if you want the lesson, you can subscribe. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I think that's all for now. I'll see you on the scary day. Yay. Class picture? That I do not do the question. That's centralized.